Peace, God.
Peace. How you feeling?
I'm great. I'm great. How's everything?
Everything A1.
All right. I'm gonna bring you in. Let this thing play out.
Uh-huh.
I didn't find one.
The game and they gave us Madonna.
Let's go.
Right, hello. Crushing the socials, rushing through Ukraine, touching the locals. Quasi-Kodo, touching the coastals. Ethiopia, touching the opals. And quasi-nobles, kissing the ring. You niggas is Google, I'm ChatGPT mixed with a Bing. Lift every voice without lifting a thing. The baby was born with the gift for could sing. I'm the next Elon, straight out of Pelon. Victory lapping, watching history happen, mystery cracking. It's the elitists attacking the fetus, they packing the seats out, cracking like C4C. They say it won't happen again, like yeah, getting back with Adidas, see back with their heaters, back in the sweepers, all black like a pack of fajitas. Used to get stacks for the features, now niggas they pay us with straps on the back of their sneakers, just to come stack with the teachers. We made them a promise and made us some comments, they paid us some homage. We married the game and they gave us Madonna, no maiden, no honor, rebuking the priesthood like Sinead O'Connor. If I take the breath, God give you the breathe. And remove the air from the wind and the breeze. Superman to turn to Christopher Reeve. The engine is me. A train of blood you got in you that bleeds. Chop the tree of knowledge down and pick up the leaves. Superman to turn to Christopher Reeve. The engine is me. As I mumble on Pro Tools. Spaceship I could hover and cloak to. I abducted and probe you. Fly till I got the tongue of a toad too. On the rumble with Goku. It wasn't even close. I thought somebody told you. I'd be munching on gold shroom till I grow you. Like I jumped on a toadstool. Mirror, mirror, mirror on the wall. Heron, I'm the fairest of them all. I clearly am a pharaoh and a god. There is no comparing me to y'all. Repeat a mantra manifesting wealth. So me and all my family have held. Destroy the world and build it back better. My mind, I build a planet by myself. Unbelievable. I'm achieving the unachievable. I'm conceiving the unconceivable. All the demons I summon speak Hebrew. We play peekaboo. Unpredictable. Unexplainable. Inexplicable. Undefinable. Undescriptable. Underrated. Unequivocal. Unforgivable. Feeling like I become invisible. Underground like the mud and mineral. Industry is so fucking pitiful. Only signing the thugs and criminal. Honestly, I would love to kill a few. Treat a rat like a blood and crip would do. Kid in school, I would punch the principal. Treat the system like what we
Peace to the family. Peace to you and yours. Peace to you and yours. Welcome to Saturday Night Live. Let me know how we are sounding on the sound. Let me do this. Let me see. Tell me if y'all hear a difference in this sound real quick. I'm gonna turn this on. Is there a difference in the sound? Is there a difference in the sound with this microphone right here? Let me know. Let me know if we hear something. Greetings, greetings. Yeah, this is a late show. This is Saturday Night Live. Did the sound? It sounds cleaner. Okay, awesome. I mean, we're gonna use this microphone. We're in the building. You know what I mean? We almost to the point where we have our sound system and our sound effects back. That should be a touchdown by tomorrow. So, yes, this is that after hours sauce right here. This is that cloth talk. Many people gonna wake up to this cloth, but y'all get the opportunity to tap in with us. You know, I think the West Coast is in a building. As a matter of fact, to make it real, let's just go ahead and do a little bit of we're gonna do a roll call so we see who's in the building. We're gonna do a roll call. Shout out to everybody in the building. Uh yes, it is March. It is March. This is the beginning of March Madness, the March of Odds. We are in the building. Let me know something. Do you hear a sound effect? Because we almost back with the sound effects. But we taking one thing at a time. We taking one thing at a time. You feel me? We're gonna get everything right. It's been a long time coming, so we about to get it right. So let's do the roll call. Let's see who's in the building. I know that we got the Virgin Islands in the building. We can't go wrong with the Virgin Islands to set it off and whatnot. That's my home country. Shout out to St. John, St. Thomas, St. Croix, the Crucian Mandem. We got Tucson, Arizona in the building. Shout out to Tucson, Arizona. A very, very, that's a vortex, a very lovely place, might I add. Very spiritual. Okay. We got Harlem in the building. Shout out to Harlem. Fort Worth, Texas in the building. Shout out to Fort Worth, Texas and whatnot. We got Buffalo in the building. Shout out to Buffalo in the building. All right. Shout out to Buffalo in the building. Okay. We got Cincinnati in the building. You know what I mean? We got Jersey in the building. We got Louisiana. We got the Boot. We got Colorado. Salute to you, Colorado. You know what I'm talking about? That's right. We got South Central Los Angeles. We got OKC. DMV, baby. Shout out to the DMV. Jersey up in this thing. Louisiana's up in this thing. I see you. I see everybody in the building. Salute to everybody pulling up on this late night. Rome, Georgia, French Quarters, Chirac, Kalamazoo. We got Chirac in the building. We got the French Quarters. We even got Rome, Georgia in the building. Shout out to Rome. Salute to all of y'all. So I'm going to get right to it. Tonight, we are going to have a powerful build. We have a workshop that we have coming up tomorrow. I know it's very last minute. We were actually supposed to do a show on the 1st, but I was moving around. And as you can see, time is not waiting for anybody. Time is not slowing down for no man. Time waits for no man, and time is unapologetic at the rate that it's moving right now. So we are going to be doing our first class on Sunday, and that is tomorrow. And the name of that class for everybody that's in the building is going to be, wait for it, the How to Build a Digital Clone. Okay, how to build a digital clone, right? In a day, how to build a digital twin and an AI clone, right? Step by step. Okay, so we will walk you through it step by step. How to build a digital twin in one day, okay? And we'll walk you through it step by step. All right, and this is featuring Richfield with special guests. All right, I'm going to have special guests in the building. We're going to tap in. We're going to show you how you're going to be able to tap into this new emerging field that a lot of people don't even know exists right now. They're completely oblivious to the world of artificial intelligence. They're completely oblivious to the world of virtual reality. They don't know anything about AI twins. They don't even know it exists. They want to learn more about it, and we're going to be teaching you about that. So tonight I have some guests in the building, and I want to open up the line for my first guest. This brother is a designer. This brother is going to be one of my guests tomorrow night for this workshop that we'll be doing. So without any further ado, let me open up the line for the guest for this evening, Brother Don Ascended. Peace to the God.
Peace, man. How you feeling?
I'm feeling better now. I'm here with the God. You know what I'm talking about? And we talking that talk.
We're in the building. We live and present.
Live and present. Before I even begin this conversation with you about all things digital, you know, about all things quote unquote futuristic and visionary, I want to know from you, why do you think there's a lack of content in the different networks that we belong to, where people are having these conversations? Do you have a theory as to why there's a lack of that?
It's possible that it could be a lack of content because there are still gatekeepers in certain positions that's not opening up the avenue for us to be in those rooms or to create more content or have access to the tools and resources that we need to play a part in that.
Right. Oh, that's a beautiful answer. I'm interested in learning from a creative such as yourself, right? In lieu of what you just said, what are some of the resources and the tools, and what are some of the rooms that you need to be in?
Right. So when it comes down to this whole new wave of AI and crypto, decentralized finance, and just the future of technology as a whole, it's a lot going on at a very fast pace. So it's easy to get caught up or distracted, but we have to remain focused because this is a key pivotal time. And those that take
Yeah.
advantage of the time will be able to leverage it and they'll be set off. This is like the new age, really. Like we're the pioneers. So by us using these new AI tools or using the crypto, learning how to navigate it, we're putting ourselves a step forward before the masses catch on. Because right now, AI has been out for years and the masses are still not caught on. So it's up to us to pioneer and really pave the way for them to gather along and come with us
Right.
when we get these certain rooms or we get to these certain platforms.
Right. In terms of the fast pace in which AI is moving, right? And in terms of the accelerated pace in which not only AI is moving, but things are being created, and what was fashionable or what may have been cutting edge 30 days before is no longer that 30 days ahead. What would your immediate response be? Like, let's say that somebody were to ask you, what would be the first thing that the community or a network of people could come together to do to begin putting their network or their people in the race? What would be the first two things that you would suggest that our people do?
All right. So first and foremost, before we do anything or we set a goal, we need a foundation. So we have to be able to come together in unity and have a set foundation. And from that foundation, then we scale up. So the foundation could be, okay, we're uniting to create generational wealth, or we're uniting to reverse the cycle and create new systems instead of the systems that have been put in place. We're going to create our
Right.
own systems and we're going to take the ownership back and just stand on a clear understanding and a mutual agreement of where we want to be and what we're going to do to get to where we want to go.
Have you read the book Network State by any chance?
By Balahi,
Yes.
yes, that's my guy. I haven't finished the book, but I've definitely read it. I'm big on network states and DAOs and nation states as well.
Right. Can you explain to my audience briefly one of the the network state ideas that the brother introduced, where he was speaking about taking digital communities and bringing them into the physical node or the physical world?
Right. So when it comes down to network states and nation states, the central idea around it is that pretend, let's say, for example, you have KTL. KTL is a network state that could be operating on a blockchain and utilizing AI and these different futuristic systems to build a community around, whether it's finance based or just learning or just cultural things like self-sustainability and things like that. And
Right.
the idea is for your network state to connect with other network states. So, for example, I have a network state, street economics. For a nation state to be gathered, we have to pull our resources together, and it creates a network of different network states that are able to leverage up the resources, the funds, the tools to be able to build together and scale together, and then convert those things into physical, tangible assets.
Right. When I hear what you're saying, it harkens me back to the this was the philosophy that me and my brother adopted in 2014, and we actually got ridiculed by some of our peers for doing it. But we came to the conclusion that digital convergence was the future, right? So when we were in Harlem, we were surrounded by different platforms, and these platforms were in competition. We were all in competition since the Blog Talk days. So we made the decision that a digital convergence would fare better than a disunified debate type of disposition. So we joined House of Consciousness. We converged with the brother. We converged with Baba TV. We converged with Black Magic 363. We converged with our good brother Knowledge to God, with Key of Life Productions and other smaller platforms. But the convergence grew to quote unquote node. So now me and Blue Pillar master nodes, but we were able to expand our nodes into into other master nodes, which expanded our outreach exponentially to the point where I'm able to go into marketing agencies. I'm able to go into places where they finance and they cut checks for influencers. And I literally could show them the digital convergence and basically walk out of there with millions of dollars in sponsorship just based off of the fact that I'm connected to so many people.
Right. And that's the key aspect of digital convergence, because like who else is doing that? Or who do we know really that's on that type of level and at the forefront of it? It's an untapped market.
Right. And it goes into three things. Your network is your net worth, right? So if people understood that, you would fare better connecting with your other networks than arguing with them or splintering them, because you're going to weaken your data overall. Because the next point that I was going to say is that ye are rich. And as we move forward and we get into blockchain, and we get into where Bitcoin is going to become a true value asset, what is about to happen is individuals and organizations, but mostly individuals by way of their social media utilization, right? Your social media utilization has been recorded, and it might even be on the blockchain by way of Meta just giving it to a third party to lock it in. So your posts, your status updates, when you woke up, your Eureka moment, they know when you took your red pill. They know when you changed your name from Mr. Anderson to Neo and whatnot. The new social value and the new social credit system will be predicated off of those who are putting in the work, and you can prove it through metadata and time stamping. So when I say ye are rich, I'm explaining to people, instead of looking forward, you should be looking behind yourself, because you might have already did the work. But if you don't own the work, if you don't have ownership of the work, if you don't own your masters, then they're going to take credit. Henceforth, yesterday it was revealed, or it became clear to me why everybody was selling their catalogs. Because Universal just launched the app where you're going to have to become a tier member to use all of their artists' AI voices. And you'll have access to all of their artists' catalog. So they pulled it from TikTok. Now they created a two-tier system. It's a $9.99 and there's a $19.99. You pay the $9.99, you basically could do songs with Drake on the hook. They didn't roll out that part of the AI. They doing a soft rollout where they say you have access to our whole catalog now. Have fun. You can make TikTok videos. You can make you could use it as your intro music. You could use it in we won't send a strike. We won't do anything. Pay us. So this is a new tier of making money on top of the streams. That's why Hypnotic and all of these labels, these investors came together and they bought all of the catalogs up, because now the new generative AI is going to be, I want to do a mixtape with Michael Jackson on a hook. And as long as I buy the licensing from, you remember they just bought Michael Jackson's catalog, right?
Sure.
Out of here. He's going to be in a Vision Pro. Metaglass, VR world. They're about to take everybody and digitize them. Henceforth, while we doing this class called How to Make a Digital Twin. People will be like, all right, I'll get back to you. I don't got the money to pay for the class. I'll get back to you in April. It's gonna be too late.
It's gonna be over with.
It's gonna be over with. What we're telling you right now is that we're assisting everybody to jump on a moving train. Train already left, and so did the plane.
Yeah, left. Left the station a long time ago, really. But
Right. I sleep good at night knowing that I did my due diligence and I planted the seeds in January 2022. No, in November 2022, I got on Brother Richard's channel, Black Magic 363. He was at 375,000. I said, yo, something life-changing happened today. There's this new thing called ChatGPT. It's forever going to change the world as we know it. We're in our iPhone moment, right? 3 months later, we did a workshop. It was 1,000 people in there. Now, I know based off of the emails and the correspondence that I got, that I put on a bunch of Black men and women and their families for life. Same way that my brother Chicago Crypto, the same way that me and Blue Pill could sleep good at night, knowing that we had blog talk radio shows in 2013 about Bitcoin. And we was getting Bitcoin sent to our wallet just from having the shows all the way back then. But that social proof is on Blog Talk. It's on the blockchain. It's there. And you'll be rewarded for your work because everybody, remember, everybody woke now.
Right.
But the value proposition, if you could prove that you was woke before everybody else, then you'll take the lion's share of what they're gonna have to offer.
Right. Proof of work, proof of concept.
Proof of work,
These are
proof
real
of work.
technology terms.
Right. Thank you. Tied into social credit. Imagine I'll never have to pay to take a flight again. I'll never have to pay for Airbnb again. I'll never have to pay for anything because I did the work already and I'm basically hooked for life. I could share something with you, but I can't do it on this open platform. I can't. Not knowing trademark, not knowing how this game works, not knowing how somebody could take any idea that we putting out there and cut you out of the deal.
Right.
Because I got $1 billion idea that I want to share with you right now, but I'm going to share it tomorrow on Sunday in class. You know what I mean? I'd rather do it behind the paywall, respectfully, on Zoom, which is encrypted, and not on IG and YouTube. No disrespect to anybody out there, but the ideas, they need to be presented in the right environment.
Right. You got to protect the IP at all costs.
You got to protect the IP at all costs, and people might not realize that, but I pitched too many pearls and whatnot, and you got to put, in the movie Inception showed you that to a T, to the point where they willing to pay people to go in your dream state to get the idea out of your subconscious. That's how important this is.
That's real.
The IP could change your life forever. Imagine the person who came up and created the Vision Pro. They was on Clubhouse just rambling, or they was on IG Live just telling their whole ideas to the world. No, you can't do that. I refuse to play myself out of pocket.
For sure.
You feel
Very
me?
strategic. We're on the chessboard.
We on the chessboard. And I'm glad that you brought that up because we are on the chessboard. And nobody is more important on the chessboard than the queen. And I'm not just saying that to be no simp or to soften women up, but we can't find anybody on the planet that is better at, quote unquote, going in any room and moving in any direction and going behind any door than a Black woman. Not even a white woman could move like y'all.
Thanks.
And then anything that y'all stamp and anything that y'all say, y'all stamp like that's it, then that's it.
Right.
My question to you.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Say what you're gonna say.
I was gonna say that's another reason why we need the unity, because social media is creating a lot of division between our queens, you know, and us. But that's the key core principle foundation to any home, any nation, any civilization when you look at it. You know, like that's it's a pair. Fact. So when they separate us, everything else crumbles.
Right. there's been a concerted effort over the length of about 30 to 40 years, right? There's been a concerted effort to chip away at the foundation of what we consider to be the black family and whatnot. And they did it
Right.
very strategically, but there's actual paperwork out there. One of the main reports that we could point to is the Moynihan report. Okay. The Moynihan
Right.
report, he put out a report called a Negro Family, but it was also the Negro Problem, right? And they strategically, through the liberals, through NGOs, through policies, through just both presidents, the bipartisans, one Republican for 4 years, one Democrat, the domestic policy is about how do you keep these niggas in control. That's the number one domestic policy in America ever since the uprisings back in those days. So they knew when you took the father out the home, and America is a patriarch country, regardless of what anybody says. This is an old
Right.
men's country. This is a country for old men. So
Right.
the households are patriarchic in the quote unquote what they call dominant society. It still ran off of that nuclear family thing. So they
Right.
said that the whole black population will be crippled because black women were running the household at that time. And and they created so when social engineers read a report the same way when you put chat gpt through the data analyzer, right, and you prompt it, it will give you back data, and it will give you back all of these different aspects of the answer. It's the same
Right.
thing with these quote unquote social engineers and these data scientists. So they figure out, all right, so these are the scenarios, and now
It's
we're
very
here.
strategic. You
I
know,
want to
like
know. I want to know. With all of that being said, where is the barrier that's stopping our women, melanated women in particular, from entering into the quote unquote digital space to dominate?
that's a great question. Wow.
Hmm.
I think it may be. I think it's so many small factors, but for one, I would say like just distractions, like just the general concept of distractions, whether it's like the makeup or looking up to like the celebrity women or things that's outside of self, like not really tapping within and getting that knowledge of self and actually knowing that they can make shit shake however they want to, and then utilizing that power to, you know what I'm saying, to travel the multiverse, do it digitally, do it mentally, do it physically, do it spiritually, and just really take over all aspects of the game. I think
Right,
it's
right,
within.
right. Do you feel, knowing what you know about technology, being one of the early onboarders, being a silver surfer and whatnot, do you feel with technology becoming a little more democratized and user friendly that will speak to a greater entry point to bringing in our women?
I believe so. And I also believe that it's our responsibility as well to help like gather and usher them in as well, because they might not have the same access to the resources that we have. So once we get those, we put them on game. You know, like
Right,
just like a family household, we have to protect and provide. We have to provide the resources and the tools for them to do that. They'll nurture with what we provide
right,
them.
right. For the record, for everybody that's listening and whatnot, this brother has some incredible AI art. I just have to mention that. I have to
Appreciate that.
small
Appreciate it.
commercial break. This brother is a premier artist. We're gonna share some of his art in a minute so you can see what I'm talking about. Um, I want to know from your perspective, are you over 30, or are you considered to be the youth?
I'm 24.
There you go. All right. So you part of the newer generation. I would say that you are the future, right? Directly,
For
you
sure.
are the future, right? What is it gonna take, or rather, from a 24-year-old's perspective, right? Where I'm standing, I don't see a lot of the 21, 22, 23, 4, 5, 6, 7s really embracing AI, really embracing VR, really embracing the build out part of it, like the ownership part of it, the fact that we're in maker spaces and whatnot. What do you feel would be a great equalizer that will make them more interested into investing their time, their money, and their energy the same way that they invested in playing video games?
Hmm. So with our generation, I can say that we often follow trends and we like entertainment more than education. So if we can
Okay,
make the
speak on it.
entertainment, if we can make the entertainment educating and make it
Yes.
trendy, then everybody
Yeah.
follows it.
All
So
right. With that, go ahead.
so just like what we see with TikTok trends or reels, these little not little, but these content creators have different ways of gaining attention, even if it's like a
Yes.
short 5-second clip. If we can find a
Right.
way to make it entertaining, educating, and trendy, they're gonna follow the trend, and then we can use that to gather and usher the masses in. Because attention is
Right.
everything. We just need them to pay
Right.
attention.
So, okay. So it's been said that we live in an attention economy. Are you saying that that is something that you could definitely co-sign as a 24-year-old?
For sure. Because when we look at the algorithms, our algorithm is based off of what we pay the most attention to. So the underlying source code to all of these social medias, they're tracking how often we're looking at certain posts, how long do
Right.
we stay on a certain post while we're scrolling, what
Right.
pictures are we liking, because then they feed us more of that. So
Right.
and to anybody out there, if y'all want to watch The Social Dilemma on Netflix, it breaks down the whole thing, the whole
Right.
exact thing.
With the twins and everything,
All right.
the Gemini twins and Zuckerberg, right?
Mhm.
No, that's Social Network. The Social
Yeah,
Dilemma
the
is
social
about how
dilemma is
social
like a
media is basically a opiate, a brain, a drug, a cancer to society.
right, and it's gonna feed you exactly what you want. Like everything you like in, they're gonna feed you more of that. They're gonna throw it in your
Right.
feed.
Real quick, brother, I got to take this commercial break and share with the
Uh-huh.
family that tomorrow, all right, we building with the brother right here. This is one of our guests, right? We have more than one guest tomorrow. We are gonna teach you how to make a digital twin, an AI clone in one day, right? Because you could do AI cloning and whatnot, but it may take you 2 years or it may take you 2 months. I'm here to let you know you're gonna do it in one day. We don't have time anymore like that. We don't have mad long to waste. Like it's just we don't have that luxury of just kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Get back, get at me, dog. We got to get to it right away. So tomorrow, 7 p.m., we are gonna be doing a master class, and it's only on Zoom. All right. I just dropped the link in the YouTube on IG. Just type the word clone and you should receive the DM. Type the word clone, all right, and you will receive the DM. And let me know if you got any. If let me know when y'all receive the DM. Give me an emoji, a fire emoji, so I know that y'all got that and whatnot. All right, we got our people working behind the scenes. So this is a very, very, very lucrative time that we live in, good brother. I'm actually gonna feature you more on my platform. This platform that we're on right now on YouTube. It's called Know the Ledger, right? And I specifically dedicated this platform to our brothers and sisters that are considered nerds or blurs, right? Know the Ledger is a pledge and a play on a ledger, the open ledger and whatnot. So this
Mhm.
is more so of a Web3 blockchain onboarding channel for my techies and whatnot. And then I have Know the Ledge 44, where we get deep and we do esoteric, metaphysical, occult, decoding and all of that other stuff, hip hop, higher infinite power. But this is more so because I'm bringing a level of attention to a niche and to a demographic that's basically underdeserved, underpaid, underappreciated, and underdeveloped. That is the blurs amongst us. I don't feel like we're receiving the type of attention. We don't receive the type of credit. We don't receive the type of funding. And we damn sure are not receiving the type of opportunities that we deserve, you know? So I want to know from you as a 24-year-old, creator, right, and a maker, and somebody who is a visionary who can see into the future and whatnot. How important is digital twins and being able to clone yourself in today's economy?
It's very important. Not even because of the fact that it's just a digital clone or it's AI and we're just utilizing AI, but it's the fact that it can do the work on your behalf that you may not want to do at the time. So you could
Please
schedule
explain
the
that.
content. Okay, I got you. So let's say we had a clone right now. We can have clones broadcasting this live right now while we doing something else, or while we planning another workshop, doing some research. Our clones could be helping push the content and push the information out, or they
Right.
could be on TikTok taking down the algorithms, flooding the pages with information and entertainment to help gather the masses and circulate these resources and things of that such.
You
And
said a
even more
minute
things.
ago, you said it a minute ago, because look, you represent your whole generation now. That's why I'm rocking with you. And we have 10 slots available on my StreamYard, right? Right now we're occupying 2.
Okay.
On a daily basis, I'm willing to hold court with 10 people from your age group and your demographics as a I'm an uncle, you know what I mean? My son's 16, so but I got people that's my age and they sons are like 30.
Word.
Son, I'm dead ass. I got people that's my age and their sons are 30. And that's some people's father's age that's on the line right now. Real talk. Like they had children at like 18. But anyway, I'm gonna be mining your mind, right?
Okay.
Because it's almost like we need this case study. We need this case study because you have a perspective and you have a vision or a vantage point that a lot of people are very interested in knowing about. They're very interested in knowing the mind, the state of, right? What makes y'all tick? What are you thinking? Like, what's the algorithm?
Right.
So the brother just said earlier that his generation wants to be educated and entertained, right? They don't want niggas that's taking life too serious and it's gonna scare them while they smoking that THC or that Zaza. They don't want to get put in a fear state by somebody who are quote unquote, you know, they don't want to be put in a fear state by somebody who's basically acting fearful and emitting and emoting and whatnot. And not giving the game, but they just being panicky and stuff like that or scary and whatnot. Nobody
Right.
want to rock with that.
Yeah,
For
you
your
can't
brother,
you can't even get with that. You
is
can't.
that your brother right there, Amiel?
Yes, sir. We in
You
the
want me to
same
bring him
dial. We
in?
in crypto chats.
All
We
right,
can
come
lock
in,
in.
girl. I'm gonna send you the link because this is we having a town hall meeting tonight. We building with the family. This is one of our we have a master class coming up tomorrow. It is not free. It is $99 because you're gonna get $1,000 worth of information, and we're gonna break it down how you're getting $1,000+ worth of information, more than $1,000, right? So I encourage everybody to be in the building, especially going into the quote unquote New Year's or whatnot, where spring is right around the corner. So you're going to want to learn how to automate things. You're going to want to learn how to have a faceless channel or what they call a niche channel where you could program an avatar. It could be your digital twin, or it could look like something that you created, right? I'm an artist. So I do a lot of doodling and whatnot, right?
Okay.
I've been doing a lot of, I just sit back sometimes and just draw, right?
Oh yeah, that's
But
hard.
I want to take these characters that I drew and I want to run them through the AI, right? And I want to make quote unquote comic book. I want to make avatars. I want to make video game, the versions of like video games. Hold on, let me take off this screen real quick and just show you. Right? So when I say ye are rich, what I mean is this, that things that you did, I did this like 10 years ago, probably, you know, little blunt sessions and whatnot. You be, you know, scrambling, doodling, right?
Great.
But now in 2024, all of this stuff is being turned into mid-journey level graphic novel type shit, right? I'm turning all of this into t-shirt designs. You feel me? I got a faceless site where I sell quote unquote designs, like, you know, I sell sample designs to people, but I don't let them know it's Red Pill. I'm just out there jugging. Right? So all of these is now cartoons because they just released, Google, I believe, just released the app where you could take your sketches like this and make them move and turn them into cartoons. When Sora comes, I could basically run this through Sora, and I could turn all of this into 3D animation and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So when I tell people ye are rich, I'm letting them know, stop stressing yourself out and killing yourself over things that you don't have when you're sitting on a treasury, because you already did the work. Literally, if you locked up for mad long, nigga, kudos. That means you got a lot of time to do shit like this and create. Your creativity will take you out of whatever place you're in mentally. You know what I mean? Because they can lock the body, but they can't lock the mind. So, you know, people that are going forever, you're not necessarily going forever in this new AI world. There's a virtual renaissance taking place, right? So these are some of the sketches. And then you know, we have the more detailed ones, right? We got the more detailed ones.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? Where this shit is gonna be, it's gonna do what it's supposed to do. It's gonna do what it's supposed to do. So when I tell people ye are rich, it's like you gotta create something that you could leave behind to your progeny. This when I put this shit in a frame,
That's
this is
hard.
gonna be worth millions of dollars. This is from 1992.
That's
People
hard.
wasn't even alive back then. You know what I'm talking about? It's authentically my expressions of my madness as a teenager growing up in the killing fields of Brooklyn. Like that shit is a story.
Right. Real stories. And we could put them wherever. Now they
So,
physical,
right,
digital, they on the blockchain, they everywhere.
everywhere. NFTs. It's on the
NFTs.
blockchain. But remember, me selling my artwork 20 years ago is not the same as me selling my artwork now. Why? Because of what? My social credit. My social credit. My name is my fuck Experian. I got a different type of credit. I got a different type of credit. They can't give me no credit report from Experian. The type of credit I got, my face card is good. My name Platinum. So now it's like people say, F your story, F your real life. We want to know, we want to know about your story after you win.
Right.
They say, fuck your tears. People don't want to know about they don't want to know about none of that. I can't give them the sob story and the struggle bars. I gotta give them the I gotta prove that it is what we say it is. But when I say ye are rich, I mean it. I'm not just saying it, I truly mean it. You already did the work. You already created the magic. You already put in the you already a legend. You just gotta know that these tools exist and what to do with them. So brothers such as myself and the God here and more people, Spence City Digital, we are going to walk you through step by step how you could do this stuff very easy. I have a way of teaching that's not difficult, and I'm able to simplify things. you know.
We're gonna get to it, man. And it takes for us to do it so that other people can, because it's other leaders amongst us, but they might not be ready or comfortable yet. So we have to show them, like, look, we lead in the forefront. Like, come on, we need the leaders to assemble, you know what I'm
That's
saying? Like
right.
the Infinity Stones, like the Avengers, and really go crazy.
And if there was never a time where we could do it, this is we presently present, but there's been no better or no more available time than the Avengers to come together, form Avengers, utilizing all of the tools. When I say technology, people act fake scared. But I bet you if I was like, I got an iPhone 20, they'd be like, please send that to me, Red. I don't be, we don't play those games over here. We call cap on a lot of stuff that we be like, that's just a knee-jerk reaction. You really don't mean that. So I just say technology, you know what I mean? And we got no, I don't say technology, I say tools. And family, I don't know if nobody never told you, but we literally are standing inside of a tool shed with every tool that we needed at our disposal to level us up 10x. 10x. And this is real talk.
All right. No more excuses.
You don't need $1 million to do it. Right. You need $100. You don't need $1 million. You could level up with $1. But please show them some of your work and what you out here doing.
All right. Give me 1 second.
In the meantime, between time, y'all make yourselves comfortable. Somebody asked me, could they send it in Cash App? Yes, you can. You just got to send your email so we can send you the link. There's going to be a Zoom tomorrow. The replay will be available forever. So come through 7 p.m. Eastern. It'll be about 4 hours maybe. I know people got to go to work. So we'll be recording it. And you will walk away on Monday, going to work or waking up, going to homeschool or going to your hustle or wherever you go. And you'll be like, yo, today I know how to make an AI clone of myself. Right. This is something that you might have to take. They if you go and take a course on that, it's not going to get, you're not going to do that in one day. Okay.
That's fast.
Thank y'all for the shout out on the that. What you see what we do with that artwork. That was just the sketching stuff. And what you see what we do with these cartoons that's in color. You know what I mean? We about to go crazy for the summer.
I was trying to show it off Instagram, but they trying to make me log in. Let's see. Let me stream it from the phone, or
I'm not too sure. This is StreamYard. It's not you on your phone or your tablet or your laptop.
I'm on my desktop right now, but when I go to Instagram for it, they trying to get me to log in.
Yeah, right here where it says present on the back office, click on share screen.
Okay, I think I got one ready. Here we go.
Chaotic Shamanism, inbox me. We actually have a workshop called Legal Gas, and that's going to be this month as well. All of my Patreons on Monday, we're doing a town hall meeting where we laying out all of the courses for the month of March. So show up. We got about 4 courses coming in March. This is the first course that we have in March, how to build a digital twin. The town hall meeting will be at Monday, 11 a.m. All of my Patreons, both from the free ones to the paid ones, please be present so you can hear about everything coming up in March. We loaded up. This is our New Year's. This is our New Year's, so we lit.
I'm about to share it right now.
Yes, sir. Is it on Zoom? Yeah, it's gonna be a Zoom call tomorrow. I'll send the links in the morning.
I'm just re-enabling permission to capture my screen because OPSEC is important, and I don't let softwares capture my screen or my voice audio
Okay.
without me approving.
Okay. So can you approve it for the one time or you don't do it at all?
Yeah, right now. I had to lock it in.
Did you generate that background right there?
Yes, sir. Mid-Journey.
Huh?
Yes, sir. Through Mid-Journey.
That's fire. Yeah, that's fire. That's a crystal mountain.
Yeah. All right, let's see it right now. I bet. All right, I think it added to the screen. I think you have to click it out.
Say it
You
again.
have to, it's added to the screen. I think you have to invite it in. I put it in the studio.
Oh.
Future of finance where you can become your own bank. We no longer have to rely on the systems put in place to achieve quality of life. We have the information
Pull up.
finance where you can become your own bank. We no longer have to rely on the systems put in place to achieve quality of life. We have the information, tools, and resources to take control of our finances and assets right now. New concepts like decentralized finance, DePIN, and tokenized assets are letting us enter the investment realm without any gatekeeping. Decentralized finance allows you to print money every second of the day, becoming your own Federal Reserve. DePIN allows you to make money off the things you do every day instead of paying for them. Tokenized assets allow you to invest in anything you can imagine, literally. The future lies in the hands that behold it. What will you do with it?
Fire. Fire. Yes, sir. Fire. How long did it take you to make that, good brother?
Maybe 30 minutes to an hour.
Right. And as you make more of them,
it go by quick.
that's what I'm saying. As you make more of them, it even becomes a shorter amount of time, correct?
Right. And it used to take me like a whole day really because I would have to come up with the script, like what I want to say. Then I'm prompting different images in Mid-Journey. I might not like some of these images. So now I'm prompting new images and I'm curating. Then I grab those and I take them into Runway or Kyber, which is more tools that we'll cover tomorrow. And keep like, I might not like how this one animated. So I'm going back and animate. I'm reprompting it, turn around, move around, or glow up. And going through that and then putting it all together and assembling it. It's a real creative process.
So have they developed the app as of yet that just streamlines all of these things through one funnel? Or do you still have to jump into different tools and whatnot? Or is there basically an X tool that does everything?
Right. I think there are a few tools that do simplify it, but I figured out that it's low key. Well, depending on what type of content somebody's creating, I like gathering from different avenues because this product or this AI tool might not query images as good as this one.
Right.
So now I'm utilizing this one, and then this one's coming up with better scripts or voiceovers. So now I'm using this one here and there. Just really assembling Voltron with the different AI tools.
Right. Okay, Spence City, pull up. Spin, give me your email so I could have you show yours and whatnot. Just drop your email and I got you. Yeah, this is the late night bill. This is Saturn Day Night Live. Y'all light up. You know what I'm talking about? Make yourselves at home. Pull up. You know what I mean? We having a high level conversation right now about the digital world and about the future because we're literally living in the future. I let people know the day that the Apple released, the day that Meta, not Apple, the day that Meta dropped those glasses, the Ray-Bans, that's the day that the future changed. You know, that's the day that the future changed because it went into a place where now you went from going live, right, to now you're going alive, right? You're going alive. So when you're going alive, you're able to now bring people into the POV of the God.
All right.
Name me one mythos. Name me anything from the mythology that man follows that we've all read, right? Where you had a POV through the eyes of the God, meaning that you were able to look through the eyes of a god, right? Or a man, whatever, but you're able to look through their eyes as you just go throughout life. No, that's different. That time is non-existent until now.
Right.
You know, so the ability to see through man's eyes or the ability to look and see how I look, you know, that's something different, right? Also, what just happened is that man can now curate his quote unquote, you know, when they say that life is a stage and that we're all on the stage, like the Truman Show was able
Right.
to show you. So imagine if I'm wearing the Meta Ray Bans and I'm broadcasting. I'm going outside. I'm like, yo, family, we going live. I'm gonna walk. You're gonna look at my hood through my eyes, right? But what if I made an agreement the night before with everybody in my hood that I'm gonna be coming outside and I want y'all to act a certain kind of way?
Mm.
What if I take it further away and what if I take it further and I pay a nigga some crisis actors from what you call it, Craigslist, and I tell the crisis actor, I'm gonna have you walk up to me and say some shit about gang gang, and I'm finna knock you out, and I need you to lay out like Red on Friday, and I'm gonna stand over you with my medic glasses on and say, you got knocked the fuck out, and I don't want you to get up and do nothing. I just want you to lay knocked out. Nobody around us know that he's for hire, right?
Right.
But I'm putting on because now Meta has officially crossed the line where you could live vicariously as a character in real life now. This is
Right.
something that only Hollywood studios were able to do. This is an unprecedented ability to open up multiple income streams and to let people into your life. But your life is, you don't owe anybody to enter your life to be shown as what? It's shown as you want it to be shown. You are the director. You are the quote unquote God. You are the master of your universe. So I could curate my reality however I please. You could be seeing three-headed people in my life. It don't matter. That's my reality. That's how I see it through my eyes. I told you niggas that I be seeing a lot of crazy shit. Y'all didn't believe me. But now you get to see it. So now imagine if you have to pay me $5 or $10 or $99 or $9 or 9 cents to be in. You can take all that. Yeah, take take that. Yeah, man. Real all right, yeah, leave.
I remember you used to build. You had a build on that too, where you was talking about how through Hollywood they write the script on how they want to do it. Like what happened or like how the situation really played out wasn't how they depicted it. They switched up certain things, certain plots, certain
Hell
characters.
yeah.
They shaped their own
Right.
reality through it.
I don't think that there's any movie that they have in Hollywood where it says based on a true story and it was really that true story. No, based on a true story means that they will change it in your face. Perfect example of that is I'm watching a BMF documentary and I know certain things didn't happen that they're making happen. I'm watching I'm watching a lot of I'm watching The Godfather of Harlem. I know that they have certain things that's occurring in that show. I know it didn't happen for a fact. But when Hollywood gets behind it and they say based on a true story, so theoretically speaking, there's really no more true story. We don't live in an era now, not because we live in an era where VR and AR is a thing. How do you know from this point forward, like from the from the alien mall incident forward, you will never know what's real anymore. It don't even it don't you shouldn't even waste your time trying to figure out what's real and what's not.
Right, especially even with the AI, because the AI so good, you
It's a
definitely can't
wrap.
tell.
Yeah, it's don't we need to be focusing on coming up with the tool to make us $1 billion to help detect things like that. You know, that's the type of research and development or R&D that I'm willing to put funds behind. But
Right,
this idea that I have, this hack that I have, it will take all of the restrictions away from everything that we had that was stopping the flood of creativity and makers from amongst us from shining. It's just one thing that's stopping us, and it's really the budget. And I have a quote unquote, I have a white paper based off of it's really a DAP. It's not an app. I have a white paper for a DAP that would change that overnight.
okay,
Overnight. So these are some of the things. Right now, I'm currently inside of an incubator. Okay, I'm in an incubator, which doubles as a content house. But this incubator that I'm in, bro, I'm locked inside of an incubator. I'm doing a bid, bro, for 30 days. I'm doing a skid bid inside of an incubator. Okay. I can't even have my access to my phone only for 2 hours. I can't watch no type of ratchet television. I gotta eat a certain type of way. You know how people go to jail and it sits them down and they get forced discipline.
right.
What happens when you force your discipline?
That's powerful.
What if you get locked up in a content house versus getting locked up in a big house? What if you get locked up in an incubator versus your ass getting locked up in the motherfucking pokey? You know what I mean? Where you losing thousands of dollars a day, but when you locked up in a content house, you're making thousands of dollars a day.
$100 every day.
Bro,
You need to drop a bomb on that.
bro, what are they gonna do to stop this? Like, it's you know what I mean? We live in this world of creativity now. It's nothing but creative. You know what I mean? Like, you can monetize your ideas now. I literally could sit down and think of something and 3D print it, and boom, it's right there.
Right.
I got Spence City in the building. Spence City, come over to YouTube so I can send you the link so you could come on the jump off. Hold on, let me see if he dropped his email in the IG because I was on give me 1 minute. All of my blurs, I need y'all to pull up. You know what I mean? All of my blurs, I need y'all to pull up. This whole month, we going crazy on Patreon. Ill behind the scenes footage. I got the the workshops coming up. We got the behind the scenes for the album rollout. We've been filming a lot of videos and whatnot. We working. So we are forming a strategic partnership with a lot of different movers and shakers out here. Like Atlanta really is it right now. Atlanta really is it right now. Not in a population of everybody, right? It's in a population of a few. And you don't need everybody. The few is enough. Yes, you can have access to the class if you are a Rainbow Opal member. I mean, a SATURN member, which is the top of the Patreon. So you have access tomorrow. Y'all are good. Anybody else that wants to be a part of it, you know how to get at me. You know what I mean? Through the inbox, or you could just get your link right now. You could get your ticket right now. Spence City Digital at Gmail. You let me know when you get to the office spot, Spence City, but I'm gonna send you the link right now as we build with the God. So give me some more insight, right? As to your generation and where do you see yourself in 5 years in the realm of the digital realm, in the digital world or the digital evolution? Where do you see yourself
All right.
in your generation?
My generation in 5 years, I see myself aligned with different powerhouses, including my.
Go ahead, you good. You got knocked off. I can't hear you, King. There you go.
Hear me now?
Yeah, I couldn't hear you. Spence City, I sent you the link.
Look, they listening up. They trying to cut the broadcast.
Oh, now there's nothing that they could do to cut this. Henceforth, I'm gonna just share something with y'all right now, and I'm gonna bring some more of the guards in the building. Right? Just want to say that I really enjoy this build. I think it's very conducive to the growth and development of our people. That we continue to have brothers of your age demographics on our panel. You can't be just in the audience. I think that y'all should be on the panel and be presently present when certain things are being discussed, because at the end of the day, there's nothing that I could say about it. Y'all are the future. You're getting a lot of young Pharaoh comparisons and whatnot. You get that a lot?
Nah, I've never heard that actually.
Yeah. It's late, so they're seeing things right now. They hallucinating like ChatGPT. Because people be like, I don't know if I want to use the AI. That shit be hallucinating. I'm like, so do you niggas when y'all smoke that fake Zaza. Talking about the ChatGPT hallucinating. Y'all hallucinating more than the goddamn computer. Y'all need to stop that. Y'all be online talking about, I saw Dionne Warwick yesterday and when I was sleeping in the Astro round. Like, what? You niggas is y'all more hallucinating and ChatGPT trying to keep up with you, goofy ass. Crazy ass. But you were saying that in 5 years.
Oh yeah, for sure. In 5 years, I see myself as a powerhouse and also working with other powerhouses to really take on the forefront of all things financial, sustainable, any industry, any lane. We taking the music back, we taking the fashion back, we taking the culture back, but it takes unity, like all of these people that run everything right now, they're in unison. They're all working together to control these different lanes. So we have to do the same thing, and I'm gonna play my part.
Right. So I'm glad that you said that, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave it at this, and then we're gonna bounce around. Let me see where Ariel, where did you send me your did you inbox me your email? Let me get you right so we could bring you in the building. If y'all have right now we doing a digital AI clones, so we got to keep it in that lane. We will have more shows where we're gonna be dealing with more other things in this AI realm. Like I said, this is Know the Ledger, and we here for the blurs and whatnot. So we don't gotta get on YouTube and act pretentious, because I wanna act my age. You know what I mean? I wanna speak intellectually. I wanna be a visionary, and feel good about that.
Mm.
Before I bring on my other guests and whatnot, I just wanted to ask you once again, as a representative for your generation and whatnot, you know, where do you see the older generations, right? The 40-year-olds, the 50-year-olds, and the 60-year-olds, and even the 70-year-olds who really don't understand technology too tough. They're not technically advanced or tech savvy, as I might say. No disrespect to the ones who are, but it's to my understanding a lot of them aren't. How could they assist you and help you, because you would be the programmer and the direct and the engineer. Y'all know this new world. How could the older generation invest and learn from you, or how could they assist you so your job could be much more easier in building that bridge to help the digital divide?
Right. So the older generation definitely have experience and wisdom when it comes to certain things, because the older generation witnessed certain eras like the Great Depression or other bank collapses and epidemics and things going on in the world. So that wisdom would definitely be wanted and appreciated, because that will help foresight certain things that may pop up on the journey to where we're trying to get. And also just the older generations are also well connected. So if they have connections that they can pour into, then we can pour right back into them and then we nourish each other.
Okay. So yeah, you saying that you're willing to, network with some of the older generations who may have the plugs to like the resources that you need and stuff like that. Like you cool with breaking bread with them and getting them in touch with your network, along with vice versa. Like one hand washes the other type shit.
For sure.
Okay. So if I needed some TikTok dancers, you could provide them.
And listen, TikTok AI clones.
Huh?
I said some TikTok AI clone dancers.
Yo, I seen that TikTok clones going sturdy the other day. They were doing the sturdy dance, and I swore to God that was a little nigga from the Bronx. Coming to find out. So I ain't gonna hold you. We got another guest in the building. We got another legend in the building. I'm telling y'all, I didn't do a lot of promotion for this class tomorrow because I got a lot of motion. I got so much stuff going on. It don't even make sense. But this is a classic. This is a classic, y'all. This coming up tomorrow is going to be a whole entire classic. Um, we're gonna lay down some things for y'all in a way that when we started, we're not gonna stop. This is called a March of Odds, and this is also March Madness. I'm going heavy. You know what I'm talking about? I'm going heavy with this information this whole month, because what I realized, especially with Bitcoin going up to 70 bands and whatnot, is that it's time to press the gas. You know what I mean? It's really, people be like, y'all going hard. Nah, we was on cruise control. It's time to press the gas. It's time to go hard because people are missing out. I feel bad knowing so many people is missing out on this goddamn layup. And it's only because we haven't been given the information in a way that it's not tied to fear and doubt and like and lack. So much lack.
I think that's another big key though, because the masses, not the masses, but the mediums that control most of the communication, they're feeding the fear and the doubt and the uncertainty. Whereas if you really in the field, then you know exactly what's going on. It's literally none of that going on, or the fear and the doubt and the worry is like 1% of the other 99% that's like up only. So it's like
Somebody asked before. Right. I'm sorry. Yeah. And as you can see with the banking institutions and with Wall Street, when it comes to crypto, especially with Bitcoin, they were lying the whole time. They were bamboozling you the whole time. There is a certain agreement that mainstream media could not promote something as being positive because they would get in trouble with the SEC for insider trading. So right away, that means that none of your news could be favorable, even if it has favor. They're obligated to give you a negative output of any type of news, because if it was too positive, it would be considered insider trading.
It's crazy.
So that right away cancels out anything, at least with new media, which is what you getting through Instagram and YouTube and TikTok and stuff. They're able to be objective. They're able to tie things together. They have free research. They could tell you about Satoshi Nakamoto, and then they could tell you about the quote unquote how many wallets were created on the dark web when the Silk Road was popping, and how many potential billionaires are out there who are drug dealers, scammers, all of the people, sketchy individuals who used to be on the Silk Road. They won't tell you things like that. Because they used to call it a criminals. That's when they had the Senate meetings and everything. But let's keep in mind, it's a Hegelian dialect. They knew the same way they know what the dark web is. They knew what cryptocurrency is. You know what I mean? They knew what all of these things. Nothing is being created out of the blue. So, it is what it is. But I want to bring in our third guest of the evening. This brother is another innovator. This brother is another quote unquote, paradigm shifter in the realms of all things digital. You feel me? And the brother is one of the first brothers that I saw on Instagram where his clone was doing updates for him every day and speaking for him and actually saying, I am a clone. And I'm like, that ain't that's son and shit. And then I seen a glitch one day and I was like, oh, that's a clone. Okay, he doing all right. So this brother's gonna teach y'all. Somebody asked in the audience, do they have to have special software in order to have the class and whatnot? And no. Do you need any special requirements like special software? All you need is an internet connection, right? And you need a Wi-Fi connection, and you need to have your battery charged. But that's the only software I think that you need, because every tool that we use, you could literally use your phone to access that tool. It's not advanced like you thought it was anymore. It has been democratized. A 5-year-old could do this. A 5-year-old, because they're very savvy. So let me go ahead and open up the line for our good brother Spence City Digital. All right, clap it up, y'all. Spence City Digital in the building.
Okay, I'm off mute now. You hear me?
Yes, indeed. Peace to the God.
Man, peace to the guys, man. Y'all been fired up. I've been fired up for sure. So yeah, man.
Yes.
Well, yeah, the question.
I was gonna say, introduce yourself to the family briefly.
Yeah, for sure. I started to dive into AI like mid 2023 because I am a marketer and advertiser. First, I did the whole e-commerce thing. Red and them, they know me from Spence City Performance. I'm saying, creating God bodies, God minds. And the whole time, I had a lot of good graphics. I got a lot of good designs. Like I'm saying, we artists. So, I started to see the turn and where AI was going and where it's going like right now. And I just dove in. I dove in real, real deep. And I figured out how to delegate every task in business to AI. You know what I mean? So now I'm teaching exactly this, how to build a clone of yourself, how to be all over the internet at the same time. You know what I mean?
Real quick. I don't even mean to jump so far ahead of the line and lunch and whatnot. I'm gonna get back to the but give the people what are the pros of automation, of being able to duplicate yourself and put yourself in places where you could complete tasks and you can actually do things without you physically being able to do it. What are some of the benefits and the pros of automation and duplicating yourself?
The ultimate one is always going to be your time to be a human. All right. So your real life is happening. and you running a business, or you being an artist, or you being whatever you want to be as a human.
Yes.
Okay, so now if I'm just now waking up, man, if anybody doesn't know, I'm a mixed martial artist. So I fight probably every 60 days to 90 days. Like I'm fighting somebody. I'm
Right.
staying human. That keeps me human.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I want to run a business. What if I got a black one or something? Maybe I can't talk that day. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I need to stay in the bed. Maybe I dented my knees and shins.
Right.
So with me being that human, right? And I also got a family, right? So how do I spend time with my family? How do I still do my training and stay human and then still run these businesses? Right? So when we say cloning, y'all, yeah, I'm gonna show y'all the visual clone like this, and then you're gonna clone your voice, then you're gonna clone every idea that you got, and then you're gonna clone your content, you know, how to create that stuff in bulk. Why does it seem like this is getting so dark? What's up with my brain is? Maybe I'm just real black like that. But overall, your mind, your body, your ideas, your art, you're able to clone that and put that out at growth and scale at any time. You know what I'm saying? Give you more time and give you time back to be human. Or you're gonna be sitting at this computer, keep on doing your work. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna keep on. We edit videos and we talk and we got stuff to say. We got books to write. And I can take my same ideas. Red just brought you art from way back in the day. I can bring books from way back in the day and rewrite and repurpose and relaunch them.
Right. I said the other day that AI is the repurpose, refurbish, and remaster machine. It literally is. Remember Rapunzel?
Yeah.
Where they were putting her hair through the thing and it was turning into gold. They were spinning yarn and that bitch was turning into gold. The GPT or the LLM, whenever you put, like if I put, this is gonna be like the yarn, I'm putting it through the machine, I'm putting it through the LLM, and gold is coming out on the other side.
Yeah.
That's literally what this is. So, and theoretically, it's printing money. If you want to see it in that way, it's printing money. It's printing money because I design clothes, right? This was a blank cotton before. This was a cotton blank. It was an apparel blank. I literally, right, there you go with the drip, with the Kings County drip. I literally got some embroidery and we got the Swarovskis and everything. And I took a $8 cotton and I increased it 10x. Right? And then some. So as engineers and manufacturers and producers and whatnot, it's imperative that we don't always see opportunity on the surface, but we begin to see opportunity right underneath the surface. As we crack the surface with our labor or our work, there's going to take 2 or 3 methods to get to where you need to go. But even with AI, I mean, that's a standard. But now with AI, you don't even have to go 3 levels. You don't have to go underneath. You literally could prompt one thing. Like the God said, he's been able to clone solutions. By cloning solutions, you could clone opportunities. So you literally could set it up to where you could have 20 opportunities working for you in one day while your human self could be doing human things. Because what is life beginning to show us in this quantum quickening? Time is an asset. What is fleeting more than anything? It's time. Niggas is getting to the bag and whatnot, but everybody running out of time. They building bunkers and whatnot to run away from time and whatnot. Time is fleeting. So time is ticking and it's showing people you can't buy this shit. It's limited like Bitcoin. Your ass gonna die one day. So do something, right? So you don't have no more time. You don't got time to waste. So the time, they have a book called 4-Hour Work Week by Tim Ferriss. I read it in 2013. And that time that he was speaking of is upon us right now. I also read a book called 1 Minute Millionaire. We're in that time right now, right? So timing is everything. And these authors have predicted the times that we're living in right now. So what we're sharing with you with the workshop tomorrow is that we're going to put you in time. We're not going to put you on timeout. We're going to put you on time in. So you could be ahead of millions upon millions of people right now. Okay? There's no better way to paint that picture. Timing is everything. So with this skill set, what you can do is you could teach other children how to clone them. You could open up an after school center and teach at-risk youth how to do this. You could take what you learned, write a book about it, and basically give it to 10,000 children if you wanted to do that. That's just one email, to be honest with you. FYI. It's just one press of a button. Your ass could give out 10,000. You know that they said that Google was training 2 million Indians in 2 years. People were like, wow, they training Indians for 2 million years. But is Google, all Google got to do is send 2 million Indians a fucking course, bro.
Yep.
That's that. And when they put it out in the press release, oh, they're training 2 million Indians. No, they sent, yeah.
And I'm just gonna say, you can close the global conversation gap with AI. Because when Rich is done talking, I can show y'all a video of me speaking every language on the planet.
Show it to us now, please. Why don't you? While people get ready to get their tickets. Shout out to everybody that's getting the tickets as we're speaking. I'm seeing it go on my email and whatnot. Salute to y'all. This is an early bird ticket price. It will not be the same tomorrow because, like I said, you're getting thousands of dollars worth of information to learn how to clone yourself in one day. So on Sunday, you one person, or Monday, you another person. You know what I'm talking about? And you'll have ideas. You know what I mean? Meditate in the rising and whatnot. Go in nature and meditate. The perfect balance that I found with this digital world that we're in right now is balance in nature. Remember, you can't take this in the water with you. So it's not part of nature, right? This is part of the machine world. But we're in the matrix, disrupting the matrix and utilizing the matrix because that's what we signed up to do. But while we're in the matrix, in order to get the power to make these ideas come to fruition and stuff like that, we go into nature. In Silicon Valley, they go on retreats and whatnot, and then they come back with ideas and make them billion-dollar unicorn companies. They do plant-based medicine. They go on retreats. They go by waterfalls, and they go into nature. So please continue, King.
So can y'all see this other screen?
We see it now.
Artificial intelligence, the possibilities are truly endless. Not only can I assist English-speaking communities, but I can also seamlessly communicate with a global audience. Watch this. Spanish. Hola. Con la inteligencia artificial puedo ayudar a las comunidades de habla hispana con facilidad y eficacia. French. Bonjour. Avec l'intelligence artificielle, je peux aisément aider les communautés francophones. Chinese. 您好。接着人工智能，我可以轻松帮助说中文的社区。Arabic مرحبا. بفضل الذكاء الاصطناعي يمكنني مساعدة المجتمعات الناطقة بالعربية بكل سهولة. Português. Olá. Com a inteligência artificial, posso ajudar as comunidades de língua portuguesa de forma eficiente. As you can see, AI breaks down language barriers, making global communication smoother and more effective. Whether it's for business, content creation, or just everyday conversation, I'm here to bridge the gap between languages and cultures. The future of communication is here, and it's powered by AI.
Bro.
So y'all was able to see that and hear that?
Let's talk.
Let's talk.
Let's talk.
So that alone, that's just one piece, right? That's just totally one piece. And that's how that's how we close the gap on communication. So if Rich needs to reach his audience in, he get an audience in Mexico.
Right.
Now every piece of his content, it could be him. It could be him because that on there is not me. I can't do that. I can't as a human do what just happened, what y'all just saw me do. So that's the power.
Wait. So that wasn't you in the video. That was your clone.
Yeah, that's a avatar of me. That wasn't me.
Nah, hold on. Bring that back.
All right.
Bring that back. You wildin'. That
He
wasn't your
said you
human.
violent. No, it's not
That
me.
wasn't you as a human.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
Wow.
You hella funny, bro. I can't speak all them languages, man.
Wow. I thought that was your human person, and then you had your human self speaking different languages.
Nah,
But
no.
that
sir.
was your clone looking like you. That looked better than video game graphics, though. What's up with that?
He said better than video game graphics. Yep, it's how you make it.
Wow, Sway.
Right? He cool. He cool. So hold on. Let's look at some more of these. So look at this, y'all. This is the human. Look at him. Look at him talk. The human.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a nice quote.
That's fire, bro. So you mean to tell me some of our beautiful sisters out here, these goddesses, these gorgeous goddesses, they can actually clone the goddesses now?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. So you mean a goddess don't have to get harassed in real life by some of these creepy individuals? She could send her clone to do the heavy lifting?
Yeah, everybody can for sure.
Oh,
You don't really have to even show up on. You don't got to show up on the internet no more, like the like the old school joint, bro. So like I'm saying, you could show up as a human as many times as you want to. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I want to do a good talk. Maybe I need to talk longer or something. But other than that, these two right here, this was the ultimate display of a human turning into AI.
As a digital clone, I've already left the office, submitted my last video to be avatarized, and now I can
And
do
everything
this
else
talk
is
1,000
AI
times
too.
with different scripts that I prompt up in ChatGPT or something like that. Then look down at these super fly captions that are always on point because it's a script being read by AI. AI is in control of the damn B-roll, and I've even prompted up the music. And if you can't simply do this, you're behind by a landslide. Family. So even this clone version of me is going to harp on black folks catching up to what's now to get a grasp on the future.
Oh no, that's crazy.
Cool, but let's work on black futures. Spin City, I'm out.
Right. So
that nigga got your drip on and everything, bro. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I see that he needed a shape up, and that's real. That's not real.
Yeah, okay, you need that shape up, huh?
All right, for the folks asking what type of content can you really make with AI, I'm gonna let the AI Spin City explain that for you.
Welcome to Spin City Digital AI, your content creating powerhouse for personal brands on social media. At Spin City Digital AI, we blend the art of storytelling with the precision of AI technology. Our mission is to elevate your social media presence.
All right, we're gonna get to that when we get to class. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit up here and keep on feeding.
Yeah. Sample the dope. Sample the
just take a little bump. So when we get on tomorrow, I'll break it down for you. I'll break it down for everybody. You know what I mean?
So, yo, you mean to tell me? So that's deep fake technology, basically, with the clone.
Yeah, it's absolute cloning, bro. It's absolute cloning. That's what I'm saying. I could be wearing the hurricane shirt. I could be wearing y'all.
Okay, so now a person could basically fake it. So now you could be like, oh, I seen this nigga get bodied on Instagram, or I seen something happen to him online, but that's my clone. Or you could leak a sex tape and say that that's you, but that's your clone. Right?
Oh no, all right, Mark.
Hey, put that on the idea board. Like I said, you can't trust nothing no more. After the Miami Mall incident, I was like, everything else from this point forward, everything is gonna be Project Bluebeam, or with simply just Magic Leap. There's a program called Magic Leap, and a whale jumped out of the floor, and you didn't need no goggles to see it. It looked like it was real. That's fire though. What you got right there, bro? That is a
Yeah, I'm gonna just
clone.
put you on how it works. Get your voice right, get yourself right, because you know what I mean.
And you'll be able to tell everybody how to do that in a few hours. Like they could do this in one day, bro.
Oh boy, and that's what's so, you know, it's a scary world we live in, because I can teach y'all how to make them videos. I'll show y'all one more video, and I can show you how to make this video. The young brother can do it too. I seen his editing skills just a second ago, but how you can do this in 60 minutes, right? Because listen, y'all, you're gonna set the avatar up one time, right? This what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna record my human self doing this.
Yes.
Digitize it.
Yes.
You know, I'm gonna probably go to a voice, use a mic or something, get the voice master. Boom, do the voice.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna go over to our favorite model, Chat GPT, Gemini, blah, blah, blah. Then we're gonna get our script. Then we're gonna take it to, then we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. And I'll
You
show you
doing all of that tomorrow right now? What you doing?
now we're gonna knock it out tomorrow, but I'll just show you
Okay.
the type of videos that you're able to make.
Okay, beautiful.
With
Look,
the AI joint.
let me see some emoji love in the chat. Forget all of that. Press a like. Hit that fire emoji. This shit is fire right here. Like, you don't necessarily hear 3 melanated men on online talking like this on a Saturday night, brah. Like,
And you got the headsets over there too.
You want to meet me in the meta? Let's try.
Wow, man.
I met up with Meg Thee Stallion one day in the metaverse, and like Tori, I was shooting.
That nigga is crazy.
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
God.
She was looking like a stallion for real. In the metaverse, shit different, bro.
Look, here go to Rich. Here go to the using Chat GPT in the headset.
Yes, sir. That's the first time I saw Sora. Look at all of that emoji love. Look, family, in the rising, I want to call both of these men and let them know, fam, we selling out, yo. This tickets is going crazy because we got a limited amount of tickets. We don't have, we got only 100 tickets because this information ain't for everybody. And the way that we need to teach to a group of people where we could have their attention and we could give them the attention that they need. You know what I'm talking about? So it is a selective few. I need y'all to definitely get y'all tickets and be in the building because men lie, women lie, numbers don't. I want these brothers to feel appreciated. I want them to be like, yo, Red, we going harder with this. I want them to be like, yo, Red, I want to teach children this. I want them to be like, yo, Red, I'm ready to quit my job and we're going to do this thing and we're going to teach our people because our people need this. And y'all might think I'm playing with you, but we literally are able to make millionaires overnight with simple formulas and methods and tools. It is not, I'm not the sharpest tool in the box. There's somebody in this audience that's listening and y'all are fucking geniuses. And you could take this information and do good, not for yourself, because I ain't doing this for myself. We doing this for us. We coming together to work with us. I'm breaking bread with my brethren. I'm giving them the platform to shine and get their name and their face and their brand out there and let the world know that there's people who are in their 20s and there's God bodies out there in their 20s and their 30s and their 40s and their 50s, even in their 5 and 6 and 7 year old.
Yeah.
They are making fucking moves. Nobody's permission.
My son had to do all this. My bad, bro.
Word. They're waking up and they getting to it. So with the children not knowing how to read, guess what? It don't matter no more. Why?
Yeah.
Because like I said, what did AI do? AI saved you your time. How did AI save you your time? Because it's the great equalizer. It took all of that sweat equity, all of that fucking labor to make your ass, you're wearing your body down. So we live in a day and an age where everything has shifted. How do I know? Because the other day I was chilling, laid up, getting my toes massaged, right? And I was making moves with no hands, right? How did that happen? because there's something called voice to text now. Once voice to text got into the game, everything changed because man works with his hands, right? Man don't work with his mouth only. Man don't work in word only. Man is used to, we are beasts of burden. We finally able to live our soft life with AI. You don't need your hands anymore. You could speak to Chat GPT and generate something. You could speak to Chat GPT has vision. You could actually talk without typing and whatnot and be like, yo, make me a book. And this is how I want it to look and whatnot. Dolly, generate. And that
Yep.
should generate. No hands, mom. Right? I didn't lift anything heavy. I didn't do anything with my hands. I could have been getting my toes sucked.
Hell, stupid.
Like,
That's what's going on right here. I don't even know if the video be right there, but I'm right there in the headset, bringing up a financial plan, bringing up the conclusions and next steps into the business.
Oh, bring that back if you can. You was on Chat GPT on the headset.
Yeah, can you see it?
Yes, I can.
And all I'm doing is talking.
Content.
Just like you just said.
It's tough. It's crazy because they showed us this in like them older movies, like
Ready Player One.
Plan for a digital marketing agency that offers AI powered content.
And I'm kicking it, like you said. I could be getting my feet rubbed, get my back rubbed. All I do is talk.
See them a smile, so me smile back. On a Pro Tools, but them on me island. I mean, I know about plane, check the pilot me.
It's gonna bring up everything. It's gonna give me the executive summary about where we need to go, and also learning how to prompt. And so when we teach y'all how to prompt and really how to prompt engineer on an extremely high level, it's gonna be really important how you talk to your GPTs and how you talk to your Geminis and how you talk to your Sora. It's gonna be really important. More than saying. Even me just saying, write me a business plan for et cetera, look what I'm getting. So it's extremely important when you bring up prompts and be able to prompt up something like this.
Familiar for many. The world sleeps, but here you are, a prisoner of your own ambition, chained to your desk, where days blend into nights, where family photos collect dust, and where dreams of freedom and success seem just out of reach. Each tick of the clock is a reminder of what you're missing out on, a relentless echo of sacrifice. Your health, relationships, and sanity are the price paid for a dream that feels more like a mirage with every passing day. Now, imagine a shift, a transformation so profound it redefines the very essence of being a solopreneur, where AI technology doesn't just assist, it liberates, where tasks that once consumed your days are now effortlessly managed by intelligent systems designed to work for you. Picture this, your business flourishing, your presence in your loved ones' lives undeniable, your health and happiness a priority. All because you chose to delegate, to trust in the power of AI to carry the load, freeing you to live the life you've always dreamed of. It's not just about working smarter, it's about living fuller, with AI as your ally. This is not the future, this is the present, and it's yours for the taking. The question isn't if you can afford to delegate to AI, but can you afford not to? F around and find out.
So that's what we bring in. That's what we bring in tomorrow, for sure. You know what I mean? Those are just a few examples of things that I post on social media, but we're going to get together and show y'all how to do it. Make sure y'all put clone in the chat right there on Instagram. Keep putting that clone on there because I'm on Instagram watching. So put clone in the link and get in. Come in, get in with us.
For my YouTube family, because this is a new channel and they restrict me from putting links in the description and they restrict me from dropping links in the bio, you will have to utilize Cash App on YouTube because they restrict me from doing the links and everything. So the Cash App is $99 plus your email, and you will receive your link and you will be in the building tomorrow. And we will see you. It's going to be about 3 to 4 hours full of information. When you walk out of there, not only will you know how to make your AI clone, which in and of itself is a few $100s, but you will learn how to be a prompt engineer, which in and of itself is a few $100s. And you will also learn how to make quote unquote AI commercials, which is in and of itself a design package that you'll have to pay a lot of money for. So we're going to walk you through We're going to show you certain apps or tools to use. We're going to cut through you speculating and trying out so many other things that don't work. We'll tell you exactly what to use, when to use them, where to use them. And then you could take that information and you can monetize it and you could teach others. Each one teach one. We're not hoarding information. We don't want to hold on to this information. The longer that you hold on to information in this space, it's like bread that gets mold on it. It doesn't serve any purpose. So each one teach one. Let's hold each other not just accountable, but let's hold each other, up. Let's hold each other up. I'm not here to tear nobody down. I want to hold my brothers and my sisters up because it's us against the world right now. They're doing this digital dash and they don't care about what you feel and how you feel and what you're going through. They really about to do something crazy, and y'all we not getting ourselves prepared and whatnot. So I don't preach fear, false expectations appearing real. If somebody says the AI is gonna do something to them, I'd be like, well, that sounds cool and everything, but I don't live in fear. I don't live in the world. I know that AI is doing something good for me right now. So why would I interject or introduce the unknown or false expectation when that shit is out here paying the motherfucking bills and it's changing lives and it's helping bring my ideas and my artwork and my creativity to life. I have a co-pilot who don't get sick, who don't talk back,
Man.
who's not scheming on other people, who's not ingenuous. I'm cool with that. You feel me? I'm cool with that. Sometimes humanity is overrated because they have so many flaws and they dealing with so many shortcomings and they have so many quote unquote crises that restrict them from being good workers. So don't be mad at the universe for sending us assistance in this quote unquote age of electrified age, in this age of enlightenment. This is the ancestors' work.
I usually say it's 168 hours a week, and you can have AI work all of them. You know what I mean? We've given up. You just said a moment ago how we breaking down our own human bodies to do, you know what I'm saying, hard labor. I mean, hard labor is used.
Right.
It's necessary for the world, to stay
This,
hard.
this is my thing. I'm gonna talk greasy. Let the migrants do the hard labor, right? We gonna create income off of this collaborative affair that we'll be doing. Once we lock in our people on a blockchain, it's no longer followers, it's now members, and everything could change with that. We are going to create a gig budget for the gig economy. We'll create a daily budget, and no disrespect, and I'm not saying that in no contentious type of way. They actually told me they want to work. Put them to work, and then after that, put the homeless to work. Because I'm not gonna put the homeless in front of the migrants. You know what I mean? Because if they wanted to work, they would have been working. So I'm putting the migrants and then the homeless to work. They'll build our communities. They'll build up sweat equity. They'll do what we need to be done, and we'll be getting this digital money, creating disruptions in the industry and breaking through. I do business to business. I do this every now and then, but my main focus and my main mission is B2B. I don't deal with the people I don't deal with the peers like that.
Yeah.
Because they're not in a place where they could even they're so far behind in terms of where they are, and they're still they're still allowing these people to lie to them. They're still in doubt, they're still in fear. Business to business, there's billion-dollar businesses. If they listen to my cloth, they will cut a check immediately. They'll see the power in us. So, we come back to the community to offer information, to offer solutions, and to make sure nobody would never say, yo, y'all didn't tell us and y'all didn't put us on. Here we are.
Sure.
Here we are. And it's what's understood don't need to be said. Here we are. We offering something tomorrow, and then we out. We going back to doing what we was doing with these businesses and building our businesses. And these businesses don't care about color no more.
No.
That's the interesting thing about AI that I can honestly say. Don't let nobody ever try to finesse you and talk about diversity and all of this dumbass shit. You don't gotta how would even diversity play in when there's platforms like Fiverr and Upwork, and you could put a picture of a fucking mouse and get busy, bro.
Yeah.
You could put a picture up of a mouse on Etsy and people will still buy from you. They don't care who you are, bro.
And get busy.
You're putting pictures of avatars. You're putting pictures of animals or zoomorphic things and whatnot. You're putting pictures of all of these things. People do not care. Y'all are thinking too much. Y'all think you know that's that overthinking shit. That's that taking yourself too serious. Thinkers. There's thinkers in the world. There's doers, and there's knowers. Who are you? Are you all three? Are you 2 out of the 3? Are you 1 out of the 3? You actually got to be all 3 right moving forward. You got to think, right? Which makes the prompt, right? So you got to think of the prompt, right? You got to know what you want to create with the prompt. I know I want to create a masterpiece with Midjourney. So I'm studying all of the masterpieces that have been created already, and I'm utilizing some of that language in my prompts. And then in order to know that you want to create a masterpiece, you got to do /imagine and press enter. You got to do it. The road to hell is paved with all of y'all intentions, all of our intentions, mind you, mine's included. You feel me? Because I'm a huge procrastinator. But the days that we was waiting for is here, man. I can't say it no other type of way. When I was watching G.I. Joe and Transformers in the 80s, we was waiting for these days and times because niggas was popping out wearing shit like this. You know what I mean? Niggas had tablets and shit. You know what I mean? They had cell phones. We didn't know none of that stuff. So we create our future, y'all. We create our future. Somebody want to know, can you change the language of you singing? I can't hear y'all.
You can change the language on everything.
Change the language.
You change the language of you singing. Yeah, you might want to slow it down and then and speed it back up. There's definitely a method to you singing a cappella.
Yes.
Boom. You know, you just sing a cappella, do your voice, and then translate it. Use AI to translate it.
So all of my blurs, I need y'all to inbox me. All of my blurs, I need y'all to inbox me. After this week, we got a 4-week workshop, how to build an AI digital empire. So first we do the clone, then the 4-week is going to be how to build an AI digital empire, but we're going to take care of one thing at a time. So I want Don Ascended to close out, and then I want Spence City to close out, and then we will see you tomorrow in class. Love and light to the family. We really want to thank y'all for your time and your patience and your understanding. And my panel, y'all are lit. You know what I mean? You already know what it is. Like I said, this is Know the Ledger. This is a platform exclusively for the blurs. We for the blurs, where EYL is for the financial community. Put it like that. That's what we're building over here.
So, yeah, I can't wait to see y'all tomorrow, man. That's what I'm saying. I'll show y'all that back end and how this shit really shake. It's gonna change y'all. It's gonna change y'all human lives. It's gonna change y'all digital footprint for sure and forever.
Beautiful. If y'all feeling this and y'all in the chat and y'all gonna be here tomorrow, let me see them fire emojis. I want these brothers to see that their time is not being done in vain.
Bring your children. It's going to be paramount that you bring your children, because as you're learning this, maybe it's a couple things that you might miss. So go ahead and have your babies with you. Give them some snacks, preferably maybe some water or something. You know what I'm saying? Some water, right. maybe some hearty snacks that can really grow their little bodies and little brains. You know what I mean? Might want to, you know, before class, y'all have some water, have some lion's mane. You know what I mean? Really spark your brain. You know what I mean? So make sure get some fruit in there. I see on Instagram, man. Get your fruits in there, your water, maybe some lion's mane, some reishi mushrooms, something to spark the brain. Hopefully you got some gold water, maybe.
Right.
But
if you're a homeschooler And if you're a homeschooler, you lit because
Yeah.
you could your child and whatever children that you homeschool could watch the workshop, and actually on Monday they could start implementing that because y'all could pivot quicker than anyone. You don't have to wait for the Board of Education to say yay or nay. You don't have to wait for the policies. You don't got to wait for the budget. It's the homeschoolers that could pivot and turn their whole class into young Elons right now. Right now, there's nothing literally. How you got Dale, where I could just go on my Chat GPT app right here, right on my phone. I could go right on GPT on my phone and pull up Dale. I could be illiterate and say, "Yo, Dale, make me a picture of the president wearing some Jordans." I could speak broken English. I could be illiterate. I don't know how to type, right? I don't know how to read or write, but I know how to talk. I'm in the game. Look, hey, Chat GPT. Look, Chat GPT. Give me the distance between New York and Boston by way of plane. See, it took my voice, right? And now it's giving me all of the answers.
And give you all the game.
Giving me all of the game. I just did that. So the children who can activate the iPhone, this children is gonna activate Chat GPT. They're gonna activate Midjourney. They're gonna activate Dolly. Right? The distance between New York and Boston by plane is approximately 190 miles. However, flight paths and times may vary. This is just a simple request that I gave you. I'm just sharing with y'all. You can literally press the mic and talk.
Yeah, y'all messing with Leonardo too.
Leonardo is mean too.
It's mean, bro.
I love Leonardo.
With the runway ML. We gonna cook tomorrow hard.
Oh, we
runway go crazy. That's what I'll be using.
Runway go stupid. We're gonna be in the kitchen like a ghost kitchen.
We're gonna be in the kitchen. I don't even think y'all should miss it. I'm not even gonna lie.
If somebody in the audience got a question, ask me a random question, and I'm gonna speak it into Chat GPT in my hand. I didn't have to do nothing but press a button on my phone, right?
We gonna cook
and this is more than a supercomputer. This is all of the knowledge of the internet in one app, and it makes pictures. And it sees and it got vision. Look, I got vision on it. I could take a picture and be like, fam, look, it got GPTs on it. I got mad different GPTs on it. So there's GPTs like designer GPT, website generator, tutor me. Man, what are we doing?
I got one that I made that encapsulates you. I mean, when you go to make your clone,
yes,
you're gonna want a certain. Because look at my little vernacular, my little compared to Rich. You know what I'm saying? Compared to the guy right here, compared to, whoever. You're gonna need your So, you know what I'm saying? Right. We got one we put together. Because that's been my focus. My focus is on cloning you and making you free. You know what I'm saying? Free from
breaking you.
Free from the we ought to be in that kitchen, boy. That nigga's crazy. Damn. Everything you say just it prompt my actual intelligence to think of what to do with artificial intelligence.
Right. And
AI on AI for sure.
That's why I'm inside of this incubator.
Yeah, get your tickets, man.
That's why I'm inside of this incubator. So I could take all distractions away.
Watch.
And all I'm doing for this whole month is just solution. Amiel, you're gonna be on the next show. I got you. Get your reels, get your work together. Like I said, I'm rolling out the Legion of Doom on you niggas. I'm rolling out the Legion of Doom. I'm just saying, I'm dead ass. We got Avengers.
That's how we cook, man.
Remember they had the Avengers movie, then the X-Men after? Well, this is the X-Men now. We coming with the X-Men, and we not playing. I promise you, this is Revenge of the Blurs for real, you know. So I ain't gonna hold y'all. I want to say thank you. Did you tell everybody where they can find y'all?
Yeah, y'all can find me at don.600 on Instagram and street economics _for the nation state.
Okay. Somebody put that in the chat for the God. He said Don dot 666
600.
Oh, my bad. Don.600 on the gram. And then Spence City Digital on the gram.
No, it's a Spence City _HQ. It's
All right.
it's my headquarters. You know what I mean?
I got
Because
you.
what I represent on social media is a quarter of my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should know all your thoughts in the world. And that's crazy
Right.
that you're saying that comes from a quarter of my thoughts. So it's called headquarters.
That's right. I'm in total agreement with you. I tell people you should not be on the damn internet, especially Instagram, giving 1,100% of your authentic self to some damn strangers.
To
who
some
don't
damn
even-
strength.
Who don't even, not only do they know you, they don't give a fuck about your authentic self. They want the character.
Boy.
They want the character. They want the character. Who is the character? What can you stay in character? What's your role? Right? What you got to be a superhero on the internet. People on the internet trying to be human. No, Clark Kent is for the streets. Superman is for the internet. You feel me? You got to be, who is your character and what role are you playing? Got to know that. Because you could get taken for a goddamn trip on this thing. But I want to say for all of my ticket holders, I will see you tomorrow. Love and light. Thank y'all for believing in yourselves. Now we believe in you. Just based off of how tomorrow go, we'll extend it into 4 more weeks. But y'all got to let me know that y'all want this. So men lie, women lie, numbers don't. You know what I'm talking about? Vote with your dollars. Hit up the Cash App, Richfield44, or you can hit up the Eventbrite. That link will be available on IG, and that link is pinned. If you click on clone on IG, you get the link. Clone, CLONE, clone. So I'm gonna leave y'all with some music and whatnot as we get out of here. You dig? Y'all got any music y'all want to share?
I got no music, G. Okay, you can turn them up.
Okay. All right. Well, let's turn up to this Black Magic. Oh, before I forget, we are gonna be in on March 9th, y'all. We're gonna be in the ATL debuting. We closing out the Holy Ghost Trinity, the third Holy Ghost album, the trilogy. We're gonna have a album release at a spot called Industry, 400 Loyola Road, and that will be on March 9th with Brother Rich, Black Magic 363, celebrating his album. You know what I mean?
I can do magic.
Yeah. Make sure y'all pull up for that. That's gonna be a movie, and it's time to celebrate anyway. You know what I mean? We're gonna be celebrating all of this AI elevation that we doing and whatnot. So yes, with that being said, let's get up out of here with this jump off. Let's go.
Red pillar. Crushing the socials, rushing through Ukraine, touching the locals. Quasi-Kodo, touching the coastals. Ethiopia, touching the opals. And quasi-nobles, kissing the ring. You niggas is Google, I'm ChatGPT, mixed with a Bing. Lift every voice without lifting a thing. The baby was born with the gift for sing. I'm the less Elon, straight out of Pelon. Victory lapping, watching history happen, mystery cracking. It's the elitists attacking the fetus. They packing the seats up, cracking like C4C. They say it won't happen again, like Gay getting back with Adidas. He back with the heaters, back in the sweepers, so black like a pack of fajitas. Used to get stacks for the features, now niggas they pay us with straps on the back of their sneakers. Just to come slack with the teachers. We made them a promise and made us some comments. They paid us some homage. We married the game and they gave us Madonna. No maiden, no honor. Rebuking the priesthood like Sinead O'Connor. If I take the breath, God give you to breathe. and remove the air from the wind and the breeze. Superman to turn to Christopher Reeve. An engine is need. A train of blood you got in you that bleeds. Chop the tree of knowledge down and pick up the leaves. Superman to turn to Christopher Reeve. An engine is need. As I mumble on Pro Tools. Spaceship I could hover and cloak to. I abduct and probe you. Fly till I got the tongue of a toad too. On the rumble with Goku. It wasn't even close. I thought somebody told you. I'd be munching on gold shroom till I grow you like I jumped on a toadstool. Mirror, mirror, mirror on the wall. I'm hearing I'm the fairest of them all. I clearly am a pharaoh and a god. There is no comparing me to y'all. Repeat a mantra, manifesting wealth. So me and all my family have held. Destroy the world and build it back better. My mind, I build a planet by myself. Unbelievable. I'm achieving the unachievable. I'm conceiving the unconceivable. All the demons I summon speak Hebrew. We play peekaboo. Unpredictable, unexplainable, inexplicable, undefinable, undescriptable, underrated, unequivocal, unforgivable. Feeling like I become invisible. Underground like the mud and mineral. Industry is so fucking pitiful. Only signing the thugs and criminals. Honestly, I would love to kill a few. Treat around like a blood and crip would do. Kid in school, I would punch the principal. Treat the system like what would Hitler do? If I take the breath God give you to breathe. And remove the air from the wind and the breeze. Superman to turn to Christopher Reeve. That engine is need. A train of blood you got in you that bleeds. Chop the tree of knowledge down and pick up the leaves. Superman to turn to Christopher Reeve. That engine is need.
Dodging the rainstorms, gotta be chained on, frozen like brain freeze. Golden like 18, swollen like 18. From the borough where they take green. Shit, we throw in the mainstreams. Leave a nigga sniffing in state greens. Look, you're sweeter than pastries, cheaping on lace squeeze. Got a nigga face ski. Say cheese, had to rub it in like grapeseed. Pillar bleed blue like Grape Street. Spitting over rape beats, slipping off her waist beats. I got the gas, baked beans. God is a nap that can make memes. God in an app, make cream. I got it in the bag, rake leaves. I did dirt since my late teens. Now it's a must that we stay clean. Established trust, stay cream. Added up with no late fees. Mad as fuck when you waste cream. It's adding up through the late fees. Odds attack, that's a space beat. Odds attack like a hate speech. Odds intact like we make drinks. Odds is back like a lace string. Look, roll up some trees, we can pour up some tea. Flow like a seed and you know that it's me. Popular appearing on Holy Ghost 3. Though it's a beat, we go bon appetit. A home, I'm a beast on the road, I'm a freak. You don't flow, you don't speak, that's the code of the street.
If I take the breath God give you to breathe. And remove the air from the wind and the breeze. Superman to turn to Christopher Reeve. That engine is need. A train of blood you got in you that bleeds. Chop the tree of knowledge down and pick up the leaves. Superman to turn to Christopher Reeve. That engine is need.